Okay, so this is the Algebra 1 video for section 3.1, and actually I'm going to jump into the notes on page 61 right here. So right where it says section 3.1 rectangular coordinate system. I'm not going to X out the stuff before that. We'll come back to that in a little bit. All right, so it says the example above is a very basic application of a linear equation. Okay, you don't really need that. I'll go ahead and write that down. Here's where we're going to start. The coordinate system. The coordinate system consists of two axes, all right? You got the horizontal axis, which is the x-axis. So we're talking right down here. This is your x-axis, and I'll label that as x. And then the vertical axis is the y-axis. So here's your vertical axis, and we'll label that as y. And it says the intersection of the two axes is called the origin. So right there in the center where the two intersect is what we call the origin. Okay, and then we actually say that it's divided into the axes are divided into quadrants. Q-U-A-D. Quad stands for 4, because you see how there are 4 sections, and they're labeled with Roman numerals. So this is quadrant 1, and then you go counterclockwise. So over here is quadrant 2, down here is quadrant 3, and over here is quadrant 4. And so today is just about a refresher on how you actually plot points. So if I'm going to plot the point 2, 5, you keep in mind that every ordered pair, the first coordinate is the x and the second coordinate is the y. So I'm going to go to where x is positive 2. That's going to take me right here, right? That's where x is positive 2. But then I don't put anything down yet. Then I go up to where y is 5. From there, I go up to where y is 5. So that's the point 2, 5. Because the x is 2, it's the intersection of when x is 2 and when y is 5. And I'll just call that point A, since that's how it's labeled down below. All right, if I want to go to letter B, I'm going to go to where x is negative 4. So that's going to be over to the left. And then I'm going to go up to where y is 3. So right there at that intersection of negative 4 for x and 3 for y. And we'll call that point B. So that's over in the second quadrant. Okay, the third point is 3, 2. So go to where x is positive 3, and then down to where y is negative 2. So that's going to land over here in the fourth quadrant. That's 3, negative 2. And I'll call that point C. And then the last one, letter D, if I go to where x is negative 4, so I go off to the left, but then y is negative 3, so I'm going to go down. So that's the point negative 4, negative 3, and I'll just label that as point D. So this is just a quick refresher on how to plot the different points. And that's section 3.1.